So I'm sitting here having coffee with at Starbucks with a new person just passed their course. But you know, there's a lot of people out there that just passed their course, or maybe they've been in the business for a year or two. Hey, it's Ray in Canada from Remax and Loke, and a question I'm often asked is, Ray, what do I do next? How do I get the business going? And so, what I'm about to share with this person, I might as well share it with several people, is that the number one thing is, in order to do real estate transactions, you've got to get in front of a lot of people, talk to a lot of people, and make a lot of people know that you've made a change in career. So what I say to everyone is, like, make yourself a list. You know, I remember my first list that I made was, you know, just under 100 people. And I started phoning through that list and trying to set up a meeting with the people on that list, you know, just to touch base, people I hadn't seen for a while. And from that first list and from those people I first met with, I made some of my very first sales. And so today it's not much different. You may have a list on your phone. You may have a list of people you know on Facebook. And so what I'm asking you to do, if you're going to get your business going or expand your business, I want you to make a list of any and everybody that you know. And the reason I'm saying that is because in order for you to do sales and build a business, people have to know, like, and trust you. Well, wouldn't it make sense just to start off with the people that already know you? I mean, some of the people that already know you might like you. And some of the people that know and like you already might trust you. So why would you want to, you know, spend your initial effort and energy on people you don't know? That'll come. Matter of fact, if you build your first list, it doesn't have to be fancy. It can be in Excel. If it's in Excel, at least you can export it from Excel or from into a CSV file and put it into a database. That'll come. And you don't have to have a fancy database. Just some database that'll sort people so you can search for them by name, by phone number, by address, you know, as in city or in town, wherever they might live. And it enables you to create a mailing label so that you can send a hard copy mailer to them. You know, because a lot of times when you talk to people on the phone, you're just getting going in the business. They may be driving down the road when you make the call. So you want to get a name, you want to get an address or permission to send them something. Send them your business card, send them a postcard with your information on it. Number one thing, make the list. Number two thing, phone the list, make appointments to go see the people. So from the time you pass the course, you need to be setting up appointments with people. And you know what? You need massive action. In the first 6 months of the business, you need massive action that has to happen with the people you know. And I'm thinking that could be 10 people a week that you actually sit down in front of. Then you kind of have to back engineer that and say, well, how many hours a day am I on the phone? Well, you know, I'm thinking in the first few days you might be on the phone 2 to 3 hours, and then you're kind of burnt out. But by that time, you booked yourself a coffee meeting. You booked yourself a meeting where you pop by their home. Tell them a little bit about what you're doing and why you're doing it. Let them get a chance to connect with you. And one of the important things in that first connection with people is you're not asking them for business. The script that you're using is, folks, I'm just wanting to know if you'd be comfortable referring somebody to me. In other words, if at work or at church, or if you're out golfing or whatever activity you're doing, somebody mentions real estate, and you're thinking, and you know, they're mentioning they might be thinking about buying or selling a home. I'm just wondering whether you'd be comfortable bringing my name up. And you know what you're going to find is that most people are going to be okay with that, because you're not putting them on the spot, not asking them to make a commitment. You're just asking them to be comfortable, you know, bringing your name up and maybe mentioning your name and giving those people a card, and getting their information and then following up with you and giving you the information so you put the two parties together. So that to me is step number 2. Now step number 3 is probably the part that's going to be difficult, and I suggest that at some point you get some administrative help with this, because if you're going to eventually get these people to refer and to maybe even eventually in the future do business with you, they're going to forget the one meeting. They're going to forget the coffee meeting. They're going to forget that business card that was sent in the mail, unless they hear from you minimum every 6 weeks, ideally every month. So every month now, maybe they get your newsletter. And when I say this, right, immediately people say, "Oh, Ray, is that an email newsletter?" When you're first getting the business going, if you send an email newsletter, and just on a side note, in our office, we create an email newsletter for our agents so they can send it to their clients. But if you send an email newsletter, it's not going to replace the impact of a hard copy mailer. Matter of fact, I have this little program that I do where I say to people, look, design 2 or 3 flyers. Write yourself a little newsletter, like a 1-page, 8.5 by 11 newsletter. And send the newsletter with the flyer and send it every 6 weeks. A lot of times what people like to see on that flyer is they like to see how you're doing. So maybe that first flyer is the first flyer within the first month or 2 of being in the business. You're sending a flyer out with some new listings that have come into your office. And at the top of the flyer it says, do you know of a buyer for any of these new listings that have just hit the market? Now, you didn't say it was your listings, but immediately the thought is conveyed.